final decision, my final verdict is chunky bad, smooth peanut butter good.
I agree.
But always, always from Teddy's.
I thought I saw chunky vote, but he had a Holy Cross hat on, so I don't put any stock in that.
So here we go. Men's Club 4s. That's bout number 2. Riverfront Recapture out of Hartford has moved through bout number 1, which is Harvard University. And they will hear that as they pass by their boathouse with hopefully some kind of weight limit on the docks over at the Harvard boathouse.
Wow, look at that. There's not like a space available over there. Those Riverfront recapture guys, they were really hauling on it. Did you see that?
Yeah, they were moving.
I said, those of you watching at home can't see it yet, but there's an interesting costumed boat coming through in a couple seconds. But first, we have bout number 5.
Bout number 5 is Riverside. You all know it, blue and white stripes. Riverside Boat Club looking absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful rowing out of Riverside.
Is bout number 4 from Harvard with the Gladiator helmets.
It does appear to be a Gladiator helmet, not known for their aerodynamics, but should get a good cheer from the crowd as they go by. Not sure the symbolism there. There were no notes.
Bout number 6, another Riverside boat.
That's Jesse, Nick, Joseph, Simon, and Robert out of the Riverside Boat Club.
Seen a couple buckets, but again, like bucket with a port stroke. Unusual.
Yeah. Bout number 7, University of Virginia. Club 4 coming through, looking good. So typically the Club 4s, there are like clubs like a Riverside, but for the most part, these will be collegiate crews. And it's a great day to race. Yeah, Saturday race.
Perfect.
Have fun tonight. Drive home, fly home on Sunday.
Bout number 8.
Flower City out of Rochester, New York. FCR is the premier young adult crew with medals at Canadian Henley, Nationals, and Independence Day Regatta. Must be on July 4th.
Good guess. Bout number 9.
Bout number 9. That's Austin rowing. So Austin Rowing Club practices on Lady Bird Lake next to the famous Congress Bat Bridge. If anybody's ever seen that, it's pretty amazing. At night, all the bats fly out from that bridge. It's pretty spectacular. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Austin's a neat town.
I was there in July. It was super hot.
It gets hot down there. Texas hot. So again, I was going to say that this bout number 10, just fantastic rowing. I looked down, and to my surprise, it's a bunch of lightweight rowers that look great, or were once lightweight rowers. Bout number 14, that's Fairfield, looking to continue the run of automatic entries. And building towards the Dadvales and IRAs, as usual.
I don't think there was a weigh-in for this event.
Yeah, I don't think so. They were former. The notes here should say former lightweights in that boat. Bout number 13 is Union out of Boston. And their notes say work in progress, but I think they look pretty good.
Bout number 11.
That's CPWRC.
Very catchy name.
Everybody knows what that stands for. I don't even have to say it, right?
Rolls off the tongue.
It rolls right off the tongue. Bout, if you're going to give us that name, I am not going to provide any context. But bout number 12 is Bowdoin.
That's easy to say.
Easy to say. Easy to mispronounce if you don't know it, though, right?
If you're not from New England, you say Bowdoin.
Bowdoin.
Yeah.
Worcester.
Bout number 16.
West Point. Love it. Way to go, guys. West Point. There's one of our military academies.
Let's go, Army.
Let's go, Army. Great job, guys. Incredible. I just always am amazed at all the things that they're doing just to be out there. And really, I always appreciate the military academies as they go by. So,
About 18.
New York AC.
Nyack.
In the understated minimalist white blades.
Bow 17. East Bay from Oakland, California. In the blue and green striped unis. What if that's another Texas crew based on the color of their uniforms? What's that? What do they call that color? Aubergine or something? Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna.
Bow number 20. That is, in fact, a Texas crew. That's the club rowing team from the University of Texas. And hopefully a little bit of that Boston College coaching from Dave O'Neill on the women's side is rubbing off. And I think it is because they look fantastic.
Washes over.
All tides rise there when Boston College is involved.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns. And that's bow number 19, MIT grads.
I just realized there's a similarity in the T for MIT and Temple.
It really is very close.
Similar.
It's very close.
Easy to confuse.
Bow number 20, bow number 21 is very smooth. That's Lake Washington out of Seattle, Washington. They just seem very, very smooth. 22 coming in tight. Notre Dame out of South Bend.
No surprise, they have a shamrock on their blades.
No surprise. Notre Dame, a great school, a
Second
good
best
backup,
Catholic.
a good backup school if you can't get into Boston College.
Second best Catholic university in the country.
Yeah.
Rudy was offside. That's a good reminder.
Bow number 24 is Iona out of New Rochelle, not to be confused with Old Rochelle, New York. I don't know what college is in Old Rochelle, but Iona is definitely in New Rochelle, New York. And we're only halfway through, so buckle up.
Yeah, baby. Love it.
Bow number 25 is Potomac out of Washington, D.C. That rowing club was founded in 1869.
Wow.
That's got to be the oldest, right?
One of the oldest.
I mean,
for
certainly
sure.
has to be.
I love their simple red with the white star logo.
Yeah. I would love to. I mean, I would love to row down. That's a great.
Potomac is a cool place to row.
It's a cool place to row, surrounded by all the buildings and the monuments.
Nice boathouse, Thompson Boathouse.
Yeah, really nice. Bow 29 is a rowing club out of NC State in Raleigh, North Carolina. And this is the first boat they've had here in 4 years. And USD alumni, bow number 30, that's University of San Diego, a Jesuit university. And bow number 27 is Wilmington, out of Wilmington, Delaware. This is a Concord High School alumni. 4 of them rowed collegiately, and their 3-seat holds the fastest 2K time in team history at Concord High School. 32. Bow number 28 is RISD. Oh, RISD.
Look at that, RISD. I don't remember RISD entry before.
Number 1 art school rowing program in the country.
It might be the only art school
It
rowing
is still
program.
the number 1 art school rowing program in the country, without a doubt.
Bow 33 in
Bow
Empire.
33 is Washington College out of Chesterton, Maryland.
31.
And 31 is Atomic Rowing out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
It's a cool name.
Yeah. Which part? Atomic or Oak Ridge?
Atomic.
Atomic.
Because
Yeah.
where the research for the Manhattan Project
Yeah.
happened. 35.
Bow number 35, Greater Lawrence out of Lawrence, Massachusetts. Way to go, guys. That's Sarah, Tim, Michael, Jonathan, and another Michael. And bow number 36 is Bayak out of Redwood City, California. The notes here say bio needs to be created. So they definitely missed that opportunity. But bow number 34, UGA out of Athens, Georgia.
The Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. I believe number 1 right now, right?
I think so.
Retaken number 1. How funny it would be if the RISD guys beat the Georgia guys?
That would be funny. That'd be the only place that would happen. Bow 37.
Bow 37 is Calgary Rowing Club out of Calgary, Alberta. CRC Coxed 4 is the first male athlete participation in the head of the Charles.
38 looks like Middlebury, or at least Middlebury Blades.
Bow 30 is Independence Rowing out of Nashua, New Hampshire.
They must have borrowed the blades.
The crew is made up of several recent college grads trained together every day on the mighty Merrimack River in Nashua. They've been rowing together since meeting in college and are hoping to put up a top 10 result.
Good goal.
Good goal. I mean, that would be, top 10 result with 50 boats. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Pamplemousse LaCroix is delicious. It's delicious.
I'm definitely going to pick this up next
Yeah.
time I go to the market basket.
All right. Got some crews coming through, neck and neck. So Bow 43 looks to be having a good race. That's the Brown University in their blue unis. And Bow 39 is Pocock out of Seattle, Washington. So many crews coming from the Seattle area.
Nice
here.
catches in that Brown 4. Nice and clean.
Here comes bow number 42. That's Clemson. Clemson, another big ACC rival for Boston College.
41 is...
And bow 41 is Clarkson out of Potsdam, New York.
Wow, that's upstate.
Yeah. Bow number 44, that's UMass Amherst.
Go Minutemen.
Go Minutemen. This is where I usually make a joke about how many UMass t-shirts we have. Bow number 40 is Los Angeles, Marina Del Rey, California. It's a men's competitive squad. And here's bow number 45. That's CRI. We've got Emily, Michael, Patrick, Bryce, and Nicholas. And was it Patrick I was supposed to make fun of as he went by? I can't remember. Yeah, hey, Pat. Shout out to you, Pat, from your friends at Conn College. They say you're incredibly handsome.
47.
Bow number 47, that's Lake Union.
48.
And bow 48 from Wesleyan is coming up on them.
46.
Move through bow 46, that's Minneapolis Rowing Club. It's just too hot here in Boston for them. That's the beauty. And they row on the, again, wouldn't believe it if I didn't read it, but the Minneapolis Rowing Club rows on the beautiful Mississippi River Gorge.
Wow.
So, kind of cool.
How about that?
Goes right through the Twin Cities.
About 50.
About 50 is Greater Columbus out of Columbus, Ohio, wearing throwback unis, which was a design made by Rival Kit, and I believe Rival Kit is a sponsor.
I think you're right. I think we walked by their tent.
I think we did, yeah. So, way to kind of slide in a sponsor into their bio.
Very clever. I think Minneapolis Rowing Club missed an opportunity to be like Purple Rain Rowing Club or something. Like,
Something like that,
whole
right?
Prince
Yeah,
connection,
I think so.
know?
And bow 49 is Argonaut out of Toronto. And thank you, Argonaut, for not doing another red and blue color scheme out of Canada. So you look great. That's Katie, Dean, Sonny, Shane, and Peter out of Argonaut, Toronto, Ontario, which is a bustling city. You know, it's not often, I don't think a lot of people visit there from a tourist perspective. I think there's a Hockey Hall of Fame, right, is in Toronto?
I think so, yeah.
I think the Hockey Hall of Fame, but
I've been tempted to take in a Red Sox game up there, but I haven't done it.
it's an indoors.
Well,
right?
they have that roof that can close.
There's the roof. Okay, yep. Now, the Red Sox finished last in the division this year. Is the MLB similar where they get more higher likelihood of a high draft pick based on finishing last, or are they just?
I don't think that's the way it works.
It just sucks they finished last.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think scouting is so important in baseball, but because you don't have that kind of
Yeah.
weighted numbers of like ping pong balls in the lottery.
Yep.
It's like the next event here is already coming through.
Wow, these women are flying here. This is the women's club fours coming through.
It must be Radcliffe, right?
And Radcliffe is bound number 1. But I would say that's pretty tight spacing here by Georgetown in bound number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. That looks like probably about the gap, the starting gap, right?
Yeah, so I would say Georgetown has definitely moved or is close to it. Georgetown, another great backup school if you are not able to get into Boston College. And number 4 is BU. A Boston College joke is too easy to make here for those guys that weren't able to get into Boston College. BU is an excellent option.
Bound number 3.
And bound number 3 is University of Texas, coached by none other than Dave O'Neill, a Boston College alumni. And they look spectacular. Former last year national champions.
And Arlington native.
Dave O'Neill is an Arlington, Texas native?
No, Arlington, Massachusetts.
Arlington, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's,
okay.
Coincidentally,
Coincidentally.
Arlington, Texas. Did you see the name of that Texas boat was Xanadu? I always think of Olivia Newton-John when I hear Xanadu.
Oh, RIP. R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John.
She was pretty cool.
She was unbelievable. Bound number 5 has gone through. That is Dartmouth out of Hanover, New Hampshire. And here comes bound number 6, Columbia University. So some very smart rowers going by here. And bound number 7, San Diego. I believe that could be USD or San Diego, University of San Diego. I'm not really sure which one. But either way, they're living in San Diego, so it's
pretty nice.
Not too bad. Yeah. I'll bet that was UCSD.
Probably, but I don't know if their colors are blue and white though.
I think they are.
Yeah,
was
University of San Diego.
UC San Diego. That was USD. I'm being corrected here. That was USD.
Looks
bound number 8, West Point Army. Let's go Army.
Bound number 9 is
and bound number 9, Northeastern University. Bound number 10, you've all waited for it. There they are, guys. Boston College women varsity. They look unbelievable. Let's hear it for the number 1 school in all of New England. That's Boston College going by. Beautiful Chestnut Hill, maroon and gold. They're taking it easy on everybody else. Sometimes they're rowing with one hand. You guys might not have seen that, just to make it fair for some of the other crews.
And they had a starboard stroke, which is smart.
Yep. Bout number 11, that's Riverside. Riverside, great, probably in my opinion, one of the best crews, club crews here on the river.
Absolutely.
And bound number 12, bound number 13. Bound number 12 is Fairfield. Bound number 13 is Flower City out of Rochester. Young adult cruise. Again, I'm almost shaking after seeing the Boston College crew go by.
Very exciting.
They just looked so good. Unbelievable. Bound number 14 is Penn. University of Pennsylvania.
The Quakers.
The Quakers of University of Pennsylvania. Oh, you might subtle, but they kind of picked up their stroke there a little bit. Little speedy stroke, maybe showing off in front of the Harvard Boat Club. And bound number 16, that's going to say, is that Yukon?
Looks like Yukon.
That looks like Yukon out of Storrs, Connecticut. And bound number 15, another Riverside boat. So lots of Riverside fours. Riverside is known for their fours.
Yeah.
And their sculls, their scullers.
Right.
Yeah. They put up a big lightweight 8, the meat wagon, every year, but a lot of fours and a lot of sculls coming out of Riverside.
I feel like the Yukon blades used to be white and blue.
Yeah, that
checkers.
was hard to see.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was hard to see. Bout number 18, that's Pocock. Pocock out of Seattle, Washington. So Pocock itself must be they must have a large boat club themselves, in addition to making fantastic shells.
It's a legendary name in boat building
It really
in Seattle.
is.
If you haven't read Boys in the Boat, have you read Boys in the Boat?
I've absolutely read Boys in the Boat. I recommend it. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Even if you don't like rowing or you weren't a rower, it's a book that you'll enjoy.
Yeah.
I promise.
Here comes bow number 17. That's Gentle Giant, the Fantastic Moving Company Boat Club. And bow number 20, looking very crisp. That's the Lincoln Park Boat Club out of Chicago, Illinois. And bow 19, Loyola out of Baltimore, Maryland. Senior and team captain Delaney Gibbons, Grace, Catherine, Olivia, and another Catherine. What are the chances?
Two captains in the same boat?
Two Catherines in the same Catherines in the same boat.
21.
Bout number 21, that's Marist College out of Poughkeepsie. I do not know what the Marist
I feel like it's some kind of cat.
could be. Bout 22, Delaware. We know what the Delaware mascot is.
Marist Crew actually puts out a really nice calendar. What was your question?
Delaware mascot. Mitch.
Oh, they're the Fighting Blue Hens.
The Fighting Blue Hens. About 23, that's Fordham out of the Bronx. The Fordham women out of Bronx. 25 is Holy Cross.
24. Colgate.
So
There's some Colgate fans cheering.
Colgate fans are here. I see pom-poms. I see cheers. Lots of iPhones. But yeah, a big Colgate contingent here at Reunion Village.
Probably not a lot of rowing time left for Colgate because I think stuff freezes super early up there in New York.
But today's a beautiful day, so they're making the most of it.
26.
Bout 26, that's Sacred Heart out of Fairfield, Connecticut. These girls row with heart. That's those are the notes.
28.
Bout 28. Got a
Rhode Island.
yeah. Bout 28 is College Club Seattle.
Okay. Your brother? My sister. Okay. Were you a lightweight? Was. Where? Nice.
Yeah, we rode together for Spreckler. You guys both BC?
Yes. What gave it away?
There's no agenda over here.
Mercyhurst is like a big rival for us, like early in the 90s.
Yeah, and then
Here comes bout number 31. Saratoga out of Saratoga Springs, New York. And bout number 30 is Isla Vista. That's UCSB.
All pink. Breast cancer
It's
awareness
like one
month.
of I think it's like one of the number one party schools, right? UCSB. Like that is a
yeah.
crazy party school. I am praying that Ella does not get into UCSB. Here's bout number 33. That's Old Dominion women out of Norfolk, Virginia.
ODU.
And bout 29, Western Reserve out of Cleveland, Ohio. Western Reserve Association is a crew based out of Cleveland, Ohio. Somebody's got to give these people instructions on how to write notes for the cruise.
You got to put something cool and interesting in the notes.
Bout number 34, that's Drexel. No names, no notes.
I can tell you they're the Dragons.
The Dragons.
The Dragons.
The Drexel Dragons.
Are they Philadelphia? Is that where Drexel is, I think? We're hearing yes. Confirmation
a
from
yes.
the fans. They're part like college basketball in Philadelphia was huge when they used to have all their competitions. Like they had this big, kind of like the Bean Pot, but it was for
Yeah,
basketball
for
in
basketball,
Philadelphia. And Drexel was part of that, along with I think Temple.
And bout number 37, that's LaSalle, another Philadelphia school, LaSalle. And bout number 32, that's Bowdoin. The Bowdoin Bears coming through. Their checkered blades.
36.
36 is Narragansett out of Providence, Rhode Island. All right, are you ready? Narragansett is the oldest rowing club in America, founded in
1850.
1838.
No way.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
Yeah. They rowed behind the Mayflower. Bout number 41, Clemson.
The Tigers.
Yeah. And bout number 35, that's Three Rivers.
Must
out
be
of
from
Pittsburgh.
Must be
out of Pittsburgh. Anybody want to name the Three Rivers?
Allegheny, Ohio, and Monongahela.
Oh, very good. Very good. Bout number 39, that's Nashville. Out of
The Music City.
Nashville, Tennessee. Must be a nice place to row down there. Bout 38, Avalon out of Virginia. I cannot pronounce the town. Chincoteague?
Chincoteague.
Bout number 40 came through. That's George Mason out of Fairfax, Virginia.
44.
And bout number 44 is Vesta out of London. Established in 1870. Guess what's older? Narragansett.
Narragansett. 1830 what?
38.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, I like arugula and horseradish. I'm going to go with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's from Italy. What to do is
We got our lunch from Italy, so wait for the read after lunch. It's gonna be epic. Bout number 43, that is Notre Dame Rowing Club out of Wheeland, Ontario.
I would have thought South Bend, Indiana.
Yep. Well, there is no insult coming. That's why it's not the second tier school.
Okay.
Notre Dame out of South Bend, Indiana. This is a rowing club out of Ontario.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah. Notre Dame, Indiana, bad. Notre Dame Rowing Club, Ontario, good.
At least not bad.
Yeah. Tough name, but
Pretty common name, I guess.
yeah.
For
It's a women's youth rowing program coming from Wheeland, Ontario, Canada. Feels like there's an opportunity to change the name, is all I'm saying.
Boston College North, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Okay.
So we've got some action going on here. We've got bow 45, University of Alberta, bow 47, Vermont, that's UVM, bow 49, Lake Merritt out of Oakland, California. Bow 51 is Ottawa. Bow 46 is MIT. And we're waiting bow 48 out of Potomac. Here comes bow 48 out of Potomac. That is Ashley, Samantha, Naomi, Laura, and Alex. Alex, your brother said he's a better rower than you. I don't know if that's true. You look pretty good out there to me, Alex, but
Prove him wrong.
your brother definitely said he was a way better rower than you, so. And bow 52, Temple! Here's Temple, everybody!
All right, Temple.
Oh, the excitement, the energy. It's electric here on the side of Reunion Village.
The Fighting Owls.
The Fighting Owls. And it's quiet again. Temple's come and gone.
They've already started their vehicles.
Bursts of energy. The cars are started. They're warming up. Bow 50, that's USD alumni out of San Diego, California. Some George Washington and University of San Diego alumni.
Eric, we have a mother-daughter combo on bow 50.
Are you kidding me?
I am not.
That is unbelievable. Let's see. We've got Fiona, Lily, Elizabeth, Ocean, and Sarah. They all have different last names, so I'm not really sure which is which, but pretty cool.
I just know it's a mother-daughter.
That's a pretty cool
also-
thing. Mother-daughter. Yeah.
Ocean is also a cool name.
That is very spelled Oshyn.
Cool.
Actually, the name is Ocean Sky.
No.
That is an awesome
Wow.
name.
I think you're going to be famous if you have that name.
That is an awesome name. That's a pretty cool San Diego name,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I think you have to be a surfer with the name Ocean
Ocean
Sky.
Sky. That is an awesome name. They're all alumni out of USD. USD, beautiful school, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Up on a hill, kind of Spanish architecture. It's Jesuit school.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jesuit school. Beautiful, beautiful school.
Bow number 8? The previous then? I think. It's a women's 4.
And we've got a women's 4 going by. That's bow number 8. Those are Bowden blades, but could be here, I think, potentially was. I'm not really sure.
They put it in, but it's so hard to read all the names. We can do our best, though.
Oh,